Um, wow, everything's going well. So I'll wait till a few of my peeps get on here and we'll discuss all this. So, I'm pretty sure I figured out how to harness my Pluto. I've unlocked how to harness my Pluto energy, and no interference to the stream. So please, um, I looked at the astrology for today, and Pluto went direct, and everything that just happened while Pluto was in retrograde. I'm figuring this out with the retrogrades and directs and stuff like that, because this is leading up to something. Look, I understand that people build up karma. They do by doing rotten things to good people. Um, this is one of the things that I noticed though. The moon is now in Aries. I'm not sure what time it went in Aries. I'm gonna have to look. But there's something really strange that happened. I try and tell people. Well, if you go back to a few of my lives, I actually talk about an instance that had happened a few months back. And I swear to God, it's identical almost. Um, not in the reasons why it happened for them, but the fact it did. And they both got perp walked, which was really cool to me. And not like I saw with cops, but like perp walked out of their place of employment. Well, Jupiter went direct, and I think last week or the week before. It was like really soon. Sure did. Yeah, it did. And it's about to go back in Aries. Well, remember, I have my Jupiter placement is in Aries. It's at 3 degrees. So I've already gone over some things, and as Jupiter was retrograding back and Pluto was retrograding back, um, all those things that got me all up in my emotions, got me pissed off and got me all upset, and um, wow, all that stuff is how can I put it? Um, it's all tallied up by the divine and the energy. So I tell people it's not a good idea to like be nasty to me for no reason, and or use me, and or any of that other shit. It's just not a good idea. Um, the thing is when I go indifferent, I go cold, and I just go indifferent. That I don't give a shit. I don't even acknowledge your existence, type thing. It's usually when people get it. If they wish ill intent, or they tried to get me all out of character, you could say. Um, I just wish people would learn. If you want your karma unlocked, I'm the right one. Be mean to me for no reason. Start drama and start bullshit for no reason. Get in my way of my divine purpose. Take me off my path. People pay. Here's how I knew it was her time. Pluto right now is on grinding her sun, natally. So she's having a tower. She had a tower moment. This certain person, that tried to cause some drama with me and try and cause problems in at my place of employment. Because we knew the same person. Mm, long story. Whatever. Um, and I don't know. She just did not like me after that. She started being nasty, and so I just went cold, indifferent, act like she didn't even exist, and gave it to Divine. Forgot about it. Didn't give a shit anymore. What she no longer works at my place of employment. So, like I said, I didn't have to cause drama back. I just had to be myself, let my integrity show through. She went on a downward fucking spiral to her demise. Enjoy the tower moment. I'm the right one. I was never even going to be mean to the chick. Like, I didn't even know her. I knew who she was, only through hearsay. But my type of person is, and this is just how I am, I give everybody a fair shot. Everybody. So she would have showed me a different side. I probably we wouldn't have ever gotten to an argument. Right away, she just thought that I was going to hate her guts. And I didn't really like her from the things that I heard, but I wasn't going to be mean to her. I had to work with this girl. I was mature enough to be able to be like, I have no problem with her technically. And I tried to tell her that, but she just acted like whatever. So I just cut her off. Done. Cold. It wasn't that I was being rude. I just acted like she didn't work, like she was invisible. And it's not that if she would have came up and apologized and tried to act like a normal human being, I wouldn't have been rude. All because, like, I'm telling you, these bitches be going crazy over this dude. Not even joking, and I don't even get it. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't. I've never fought over a dude, ever. I've fought to prove a point, but I never fought over a guy. Not once. Bitches started with me. That's a different story. They started it. I'm going to finish it. Tyrol. Well, guess what? Let me tell you where this is weird and how I say this is all karma from way back then. Because way back then, dude had a different blonde that I had to take care of. And she also got fired. From a job where she got walked up out of. I didn't even get to see it. So not my problem. Not my fucking problem. Like I said, the divine doesn't usually want us to see it. But we get to hear it. Yep. Like I said, I feel bad for people who haven't found their own worth and integrity and all that other stuff that isn't a good person. I feel bad for all those people. Tables are fucking turning. And if you done did me dirty, basically, I am sorry for you. People need to learn. Some have to learn the hard way. And it's not that I don't do it. I've been saying this. I don't have to do a freaking thing. It just happens for the highest good of all involved. Probably good too, because that's a chapter, another piece of the chapter that's fucking closed. I'll have to look at her and be reminded every day. Thank you. What came along with that drama, that's another piece that's finito. Thank you, Pluto. Nobody can know anything. Now my work is completely separate but there is no link. Should I say leak? Who I'm talking to, what I'm doing, and stuff that could be exaggerated. That isn't true. I don't need that drama. I don't need that bullshit. All I know is I probably jumped 3 feet off the fucking floor and yelled yay as loud as what I could, and then gave my boss a big hug. Because that was a big prayer I had. You know, I knew the one chick. I told you about this. It was a chick that got walked up with there the other week. And I'm like, but God, what about the other one? Thank you. Don't fuck with me. It's not a good idea. How I unlock this Pluto energy. I got to tell you what has done it. Okay? Forgiveness. Indifference. Going kind of whatever. And not caring what other people think. And being your true authentic self. Giving it to the creator or to the universe, however they want to do it. You just hold forgiveness in your heart. Go indifferent. It works. You holding on to any kind of emotion to it, only holds you back. So it's like a Plutonian energy lesson. Not to mention, in my natal, I have a opposition to my natal Jupiter. So Jupiter expands things. So that Plutonian blast, yeah. Not only that, like Pluto exacts a lot of just like Saturn. I have Saturn exact square to my sun. So usually I have to do things the right way. For Saturn exacts allows that. So, like I said, I know how to do it. I figured it out. Pluto Jupiter blast. There's a key for you. True forgiveness, indifference, not caring, not giving a fuck, being your true authentic self, not really giving any kind of drama your energy. You pull back all the way back. And then the great realization happens. So, I mean, now me, I must say, I'm a great employee. I must say this. I mean, I work with good people too. So, I know my work performance is pretty good. Dude, I'm getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to work at 4:30 all week. And I work over like 10 hours every day this week. So I'm putting in that Saturn freaking work. Yes, I am. Yeah. I'm on a schedule. I'm doing what I said I do. Staying in integrity. I'm staying in integrity with everybody. Doing the best that I can. So that's how people get their karma. Stay on your path. Sure, you're in meditation and be having gratitude the things you do have. Because tower moments can happen like that. Look, I would much rather live on the side, well, not on the sidelines, but you know what I mean. I would much rather allow other people to show me what not to do and learn from their mistakes instead of having to go through the same fucking mistakes and doing it all over again. You get it? Dude, this was almost to a freaking T. Last week, like, but it seems like it's on an accelerated pattern for me because um, a very weird circumstance came up last week and it could have happened that way again. And I shut it down. I've shut a lot of things and I've reacted very differently what I did a long time ago. I could have been freaking an asshole, talked a bunch of just an asshole. And what's the point? It just steals my joy and steals my peace. I refused. I refused to allow me to dim my shine. That's why people like me, because I'm weird. My one coworker, I'm part of the reason both her and I, and the press, we're the reason why we freaking want to go to work, because we have fun together. I mean, it's a hard job and stuff, but we laugh and she's pissed off. I'll go down and make her laugh, or they pretty much leave me alone when I'm not. Well, I'm always in a good mood, so it's very rare that I mean, if I'm tired by the end of the day, and I can tell you, because I knew, here's the thing that I had to do. Because all the way up until this person would come into work, I was dancing, joking, laughing, doing whatever. But I knew that put out good energy. And I know that when this certain person would come in at the very end of my shift, I would close that down. I put around my bands of protection, which people don't know about it, but I put up my bands of protection and I put up my shield. And I just kept my distance. Talk to everybody else. Indifference. I didn't have a problem. I was mature enough to freaking let it go and let the divine do what the divine does. However, I am going to haha now. Like I said, if I wouldn't have a good attitude when I'm there, if I went in there pissed off, now what's the point? I go in there to have to do my job, and while I'm there, at least spread light, and that's what I do. They chose the light instead of someone who's pretty fucking dark. That energy she bring in there, yeah, she was not gonna feed off me. I knew how to shut that off. She couldn't tap into it. She was able to, and she got me out of my fucking emotions once. Yeah, I did say to my boss, yo, she's waiting for me out in the parking lot. What do you want me to do? Should I tell her to meet me over in Ritz-Craft parking lot? I shouldn't have said that, but I started laughing. I'm like, oh, it's on site. Of a workplace company. She wants to do that. I doubt it. Be dumb. I mean, not only have I won spiritual battle, I win in the physical too. I have yet to lose a fight. I don't give a shit. Just saying. It's been a while. The last time I was in one was 6, 7 years ago. It's been a while. Naughty me, I know. But it just shouldn't start. especially with an Aries. Like, we give you like 1 or 2 times where you poke the bear, and usually by the third time, not a good idea. Most of my Aries on here can actually attest to this. Like, yeah, most of us have a hair trigger reaction. It's when we get long suffering and get silent. At least you poke the bear that one last time. Could get it physically. So that's why usually I distance myself, because I know once I snap, I snap. This is the Aries in me though. Gemini is probably the same friggin' way. I don't know as much, but yeah, pretty much. My daughter's even more hair trigger than I am. She's like 7 Aquarian placements, 3 Gemini. She has Saturn and friggin' Gemini, and she has Mars and Aries. So my daughter's way more trigger happy with her anger than I am. I have a cat moon, so I'm pretty fucking long suffering. Trying to explain this to you. As you see, this is the manifestation. Now that we're going on to another moon cycle, wherever the moon was at, which I'm pretty sure that was an Aries full moon, roughly around the time that took place with this person. It was a full, yeah, I'm pretty sure that was around the Aries full moon. Uh-huh. Now the moon goes around Aries twice. The eclipse has happened, and now the moon is back in Aries. Anywho, like I've been saying, this is a karmic time. That's why I said I pity people that are messing with me. If you hurt me and I know it, you do it on purpose, or you try and get me to lose my shit. Like, you might get an energy hit or a fucking dopamine hit from getting me off my path or my out of my integrity, but it's not gonna last for that. Like, because I'll just go cold. This is something I feel as a collective we all have to learn how to do. Shut it off. I learn how to put up your boundaries, and we all have an energetic shield. Cord removals is probably a good thing, and this releasing of thinking we have to control everything. We have no control. So when you no longer care and you give up is when things can move and shake, for the good or for the bad, all depending on a person's intent. What were their intentions? They said people mess with God's kids, and I'm sitting there being like, singing the whole way home after that happened. All the Psalms in the Bible. Oh, Lord, defend your child. I don't have Psalm 91 tattooed on my left hip for no reason. I got 10,000 angels at my dispense at any given time. Yep. I got that in a vision one time when before any of this took place. It was during the time when God nailed me. I got nailed to the floor. That's when he gave me 10,000 angels for my mission. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to need them. And I do. I send them out on missions to protect people and to watch over people. and to protect myself from, any bad energy. Um, any bad energy gets returned as long as I don't think that I need to return it. You know what I mean? Indifference. Learn how to shut down your emotions. Um, and should I say, better aim your emotions. Learn how to pull your emotions back from situations you don't have control over. Those that you do, that's what you pour your emotions into. Watch yourself manifest that way. Okay? I love you. I'm going to get off of here. I just figured I would give you the newsflash update. Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter got my back, apparently. Thank you, Saturn. Told you I'd stay in integrity as soon as I fulfilled my oath. Ooh la. Bye.